Okay, second time. Let's try this again. I'm doing a live video of the wedding card that I posted on my page, and I started my other video and it was sideways and I could not do a whole video like that. I didn't want to torture you guys. So I started it again. Hopefully you guys still hanging in there with me. This is like my second time ever making a video, and first time ever making a video live with making a card. So this is really, really nerve-wracking, and I really wish I could hear you guys talking back with me because I'm talking to myself. So this is very weird, and I hope my dog cooperates because he's very, very vocal. But anyway, here's my card. Let's see. I know the lighting is bad because I got a light above me, but anyway, I'll hold it out here. This is the card. It is a 4x7 wedding card that a friend wanted, and she wanted it to be big because this is the actual gift, and she wanted it to hold money. So when you slide this off, I'll show you this piece right here. I heat embossed this belly band right here, and just added a little delicate details because it's, you know, it's wedding. And then it opened up like this to reveal the pocket. And no, this does not come with the card. Gold accents in here. So I'm going to show you right now live how to make this wallet card. And I have to tell you, you guys, if you need it for a class or if you need to duplicate this and make one, so easy, so easy. Okay, so let me get my cutter, and for this card you need an 8x11 piece of paper, and the cardstock comes 8.5 by 11. So we're gonna cut a 1/2 inch off of the short side, just a 1/2 inch. So we want it to be 8x11. Okay, 8x11. Okay, and then we just need to make a few score lines on the long side, right here. I had to get my notes because I do not want to mess up on camera, though I do like to make people laugh. I don't want people to laugh at me. I want them to laugh with me. Okay, so the first score we're going to make is at 2 1/8, right here, 2 1/8. Okay, then we're going to make sure that our blade is out of the way, and we just want to score that. That is the first fold. The second score line is at 6 1/8 because I want this to be 4 inches. Okay, so 6 1/8. Then the next one is 8 7/8, almost 9, 8 7/8, right here. And this is going to be our pocket right here where the money goes, and then this flap is going to come up. So we're going to score right there. Okay, and then we need to make flaps on the sides to build our pocket down here at the bottom. So I need to make a 1/2 inch on each side, and this is 8, so it'll be 7.5, and score. And do that to the other side. Just flip it around and do that to the other side here. 7.5. Or you can go the 1/2 on this side if you guys use this side over here. Okay, so both the top and the bottom are 2 1/8. The only difference here in the middle is this is how wide the card is going to be, and this is your pocket. Okay, so I'm gonna make some pencil marks on here. This is gonna go, this is gonna go, and this is gonna go. Same on the other side. This piece right here, this piece right here, and this piece right here. Those are all gonna go, and I'll show you how to get those out of there. Okay. This is the back of my card, so this is the top right here. And I want all these to go, but I want this one to stay because that's our pocket. So we know that this is 2 1/8 and this is 4. So at 6 1/8, I'm gonna put my blade right here at 6 1/8. Okay, this is the score line right here at 1/2 inch. And I'm just gonna cut this piece off. So if I put it at 6 1/8, slide up, I've cut that off right there. And then I just need to get my scissors and snip the rest. Can you guys see that? There we go. And I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other side, but I have to flip it over so that I can use my measurements. Put it at the 1/2 inch right here and go down to 6 1/8. Right there. There's my flap. I'm going to cut it off. Okay, this is what we have so far. I know you guys have a shadow here. I don't know what that shadow is from. My camera maybe. Okay, and now we need to cut off this bottom part right here. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing, but this is only 2 1/8, so you gotta put it at the 1/2 inch where I scored, come down to 2 1/8, go up, right there. Got that little flap we're gonna cut off in 1 second. Put it at the 1/2 inch mark on my score line, come down to 2 1/8, and go up. Now we're going to get rid of that piece. Gone. Gone. Okay, we're done with the cutter for now. Okay, this is our template that we have here. And on my my Facebook page, I have my template here, or I think maybe it wasn't on my Facebook page, but anyway, this is my template that I made out of paper. So we're gonna fold these flaps over and make the bottom pocket here. Okay, so we're gonna do that right now. So let's burnish our score lines with our bone folder. Make sure they lay nice and flat. Nice and flat. Now, I don't know if I told you guys, but this is the thick white cardstock, and this is heavy duty stuff right here. We are making not only a card, but we're making a gift, okay? So if you're gonna use this for a wedding, this is gonna be very heavy duty, okay? Okay, so then when we fold in our sides right here and fold the bottom up, this kind of hits right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It hits. And so we want to kind of cut the corner just a little bit so that it folds really nice. So just go like this and cut in at an angle. Doesn't matter how big of an angle because you're not going to see it. But you just want to kind of get it out of the way. There. Whoops. Get out of the way. Okay, we want to do the same thing to the top right here because this kind of looks ugly. So on the one I made in here, it's kind of slanted down so that it just looks so much more elegant and nice than that harsh square on this one. See? So we're gonna cut down a little bit and cut at an angle, and I'll show you how I did that. I folded it down like this, and I just took a pencil mark like that. That's all I did. I just made like a light pencil mark, and then I'm just gonna cut that off. Just like this. Okay, and then I'll show you a trick so that the other side matches. See how nice that is now? That looks nice and clean. Okay, and so the other side matches. You just put this piece over here and just trace it, just so that they're cut the same. Okay, you guys, you're not going to believe this, but this card is almost done. I didn't decorate it yet, but the base part of it, almost done. I can see that my score line is, I didn't cut it nice, so I'm just gonna cut it off a little bit. That kind of, I don't know, I like it to be nice and perfect. So if you guys are like a little bit, I always say anal, if you guys are a little bit anal like me, then you might want to cut it and trim, you know, if your score lines and your cut lines don't match up or whatever. Okay, so let's get a little bit of tear and tape. I tried to keep everything close by so that I wouldn't have to run off camera, and then everything is buried under other pieces of paper. Okay, so we're just gonna measure, stick the tape. We're gonna stick the tape on the flap. That's gonna come up. Because this side is a little bit longer, you don't want to put tape on this side and then accidentally get it up too high. So you're going to put it on this side. Okay. Like that. It's going to fold nice. Okay, then one more thing. I like to press these down right here so that they don't bounce up too much. And then get my paper piercer to peel that off. Oh, I'm looking at your guys' comments on the computer, and you guys are so nice. I can't see them all. I do not know how, but I know you guys are there, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, because this is nerve-wracking. If you haven't done a live video before, you know, you wouldn't know, but maybe you don't do it because you're nervous too. Okay, so there you go. Your card is made already, okay? Now you decorate and make it look pretty. So let's do a little bit of that. And then I want your guys' input on which paper I should use. So first, new Stampin' Up! Punch in the catalog. Okay, I wasn't gonna get it because they had this before and I'd never used it. And I ended up selling it when it retired, and ended up getting this one because I like the stamp set that goes with it. So, and it does this. Corner rounder, very nice. Very nice, very elegant. Okay. Look at that. That's pretty. You guys, this wallet is already made, this wallet card. So now you can use my instructions and measurements to make your own wallet and then decorate the way you want, okay? But I want to decorate this differently right now with currant paper. So I have two choices for you. I can use this paper. It's gold and like our new gray and black, and it's kind of shiny and kind of striking. It's really pretty. With these accents, these little gold and gray instead of the gold and silver, or pink flowers. What do you think? Pink flowers or polka dots? Which one? I'm not even sure, you guys. What do you think? Pink flowers. And then for the pink one, I got soft seafoam leaves and little pink accents to go here. So I got one pink, two polka dots. Oh, two pink. Oh gosh. Now I don't know what to do. Now I'm gonna have to make two cards. I'm gonna have to make one of each. I'm gonna go with the pink for this one, but I just might make a polka dot card and then post it later, okay? So this, to cover this, all you need to do is measure these areas that you want to put the paper on, and I just shorten them by 1/8 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch. So this we already know is 2 1/8. So I will make this 2, and then this is 8. I'll make it 7 7/8. So let me cut a piece of paper with you and show you a trick that I did. Even though you can't really tell, I cut, this is one continuous piece of paper, which you can't, I guess you can't really tell, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But just so that it would kind of look uniform and look pretty instead of being like mismatched. So I'm going to do the same with this one. I'm going to cut the paper that I want for the front, one right after the other, so that they kind of match. So this one is going to be 2, and then this one, I forget, let's see, it's 2 3/4, so it's going to be 2 5/8. It's right there, 2 5/8. Okay, and then we're going to turn them and cut the width, which is, need my arm, 6 7/8. So this is going to be the top one. Okay, make sure I got it right. 6 7/8. Okay. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I love this liquid glue. Because, oh wait, whoa, I almost missed something. I love it because I can, when I place it down, I can smooth it around a little bit. It's not permanent right away. But we need to make sure we round our corners so that they match. I almost forgot. That would have looked funny and it would have hung off. There you go. Look at that. Oh gosh, that's so pretty. I think the pink is so pretty. Okay, so liquid glue. Okay, and then I'm going to hold the card like this. And I can move it around just a little bit. Oh my gosh, I think that looks so pretty. Look at that. Maybe don't even need paper down here. The white might look really, really pretty. Let's see. Nah, I'll do it all. Okay, get it on there and you slide it around with that glue. Love that glue to make sure that it is good, good, good. Okay, I'm going to put one more piece on the back right here, and then we're going to make the belly band together real quick, and then we'll do some stamping. Okay, so the back I told you is 4 inches wide, so I need to make it a 7/8 of an inch smaller, so it's 3 7/8. I'm sorry, 1/8 of an inch smaller, so 3 7/8. Continue on the paper, 3 7/8. Okay, and then the width is 6 7/8. That's it. Boom, boom. There's one more piece for the inside, but we'll cut that later. I'm all over the place, you guys. Hope I'm not going too fast. Okay, there'll be one more piece right here, but there we go. Beautiful wallet. Okay, let's make a band for it to hold it shut, and then we'll decorate it, and I'll stamp with you guys. Okay, so this band is 2 inches wide, and it's 11 inches long to wrap around the whole wallet. Okay, so we just need to go 2 inches here. Okay, and then you don't really want to score it. You don't really want to score it beforehand, but if it makes you feel better, because this is the thick Whisper White cardstock, and sometimes when you fold it without scoring it first, it kind of breaks, wrinkles a little bit. So I just like to put like a little mark right here of where I want to score it. And then you got to give it a little bit of room, because if it's too tight, you're not going to be able to slip it off. So let's score it with these little pencil marks right here. Now we just lay it on the front of the card and wrap it around. See, it just bends so much nicer when you score it first. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, and then when you seal this, you don't want to squish it in there and make it really, really super tight, because then they won't be able to pull it off. So you have to kind of just loosely lay it down on there. And I'm see that the paper is wrinkled right here, so I'm going to put that underneath. You won't even see it. I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive right here. Okay. And remember, nice and easy. There we go. See, it kind of, I don't see if you guys can see it, how it kind of, this one might be a little too loose because it feels like it wants to fall off, but that means you just got to put more money inside, right? Okay, so let's decorate this. On this one, which I'm not going to do with this one on live video because I don't know how it would go, but I heat embossed on this one, and I don't know if you can see it. I do not know. Right there, white on white, and it looks very elegant and pretty. But I'm not going to do that on this one because my heat gun is way, way over there, and I would be away from you guys, and I'll miss you. Okay, so I pre-cut 2 little stitch circles. We got the stitch marks on them already. That's, I think, a nice, elegant touch. And then we're going to stamp the wedding sentiment. Oh, let me show you the stamp set. Beautiful bouquet. Okay, it's got tons of sentiments in it and a lot of love and wedding and birthday congratulations. But we're going to use this one, Happy Wedding Day. And on the inside, wishing you a day of love and happy memories. Which I thought was very, very beautiful. Nice, nice font. Need my scrap paper here so that I could test it. Looks good. That looks really good. Phew. Get my stamp cleaner. My stamp, oh my gosh, I don't know what the name of it is. My chamois. Simply Chamois, I think. It's new, so that's why I don't know the name of it. And I just started using it because I forgot about it. And I don't want to have to get up and get it wet. I know, I'm lazy. Okay, oh, I got so lucky that that stamped nice because I would have to die cut another circle. Seriously, my first time stamping on live video, that was not so bad, you guys. I'm freaking out over here. Okay, and my desk is a mess. It's hilarious. Okay, so I used this gold thread on here. You can see it there. But since this card is pink, I decided to use this new rose thread that we have. Haven't even opened it yet. Let's see. It's gonna be pretty and so delicate. Okay, so this one's gonna go on the inside. This one's gonna go on the outside. So what I do, this is how I put my thread down. I don't know how everybody else does it. But I put some adhesive behind the circle. And then we're gonna wrap up our thread. And I make my fingers big for this one. This is a big circle. Wrap it, wrap it, wrap it. Quite a few times. You want a few loops in there. And then cut it off. Okay. And I twist it like that. And just stick it down. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. And then you kind of mess with it and tweak it. Like I got too much, like a cluster right here. I don't like that. So let's pull some out. And then you have like these little, the ends. Just wrap them up and stick them to the back. Hide it. Don't know if you can see. Let's see. I had to find my pink. Okay, this is Blushing Bride, which matches the paper. I was gonna do the New Petal Pink and it did not match at all, but the Blushing Bride. And then there's green inside the flowers, like a green and yellow, and then there's a couple leaves in there, so I thought that this, I didn't want it dark, so I thought maybe the soft seafoam green would be really pretty. And then all we're going to do is we're going to use some glue dots and my paper piercing tool, and we're going to add these back there and mist these little loops here. So just like this. Just like that. And so it's kind of sticky back there, but this second one doesn't want to stick down, so we're just going to put a glue dot in there and make it do what I want it to do. You know what's funny is when you give somebody a card like this, they never know what the back ever looks like. It's usually a naughty mess. Okay, there we go. We're almost done here. I'm telling you, once you decide how you want to decorate it, this wallet comes together so fast. I'm going to make a bunch of them. I won't give a regular wedding card ever again. It's going to be a wallet. It's not going to have this inside, but it's going to be a wallet. Oh no, did I lose my dimensionals? Okay, you want to pop this one up so that it gives it some dimension. Of course, just looks pretty. Add a few little, you know, support beams in there. Give it some height. And place it right on front. Make sure it's straight. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Let me take it off so you can see. It turned out so good. And if you guys decide to emboss on here as well, that will just add. Oh, I want to show you what stamp set I used for this one. That embossing right there, that's this stamp right down here. Really pretty floral one. And I just used my Versamark ink, which is clear and sticky, and then put white embossing powder over the top. And the white embossing powder, white on white, it makes it subtle but glossy and pretty. So who knows, maybe I will redo my band and do that on there. But there you go. That's the band and then the wallet. So real quick, I'm going to cut a piece of paper right here, and I forgot the inside. I can do this too. Show you guys how to do that really quick. Let's decorate the inside, then we'll be done. Okay, this is 4, this is 7, so we need a 3 7/8 by a 6 7/8 piece of paper. Okay, let's see. 3 7/8. Sorry if there's a glare, this is great. Okay. Now, I need to get a white piece of paper, the same, no, I'm sorry, not the same, just 1/8 of an inch smaller. So that one was 3 7/8, so we're gonna go 5/8, 3 5/8. Okay, by 6 5/8. Oh, that must be, I'm sorry, it's not 5/8, is it? Hold on. It would be 3/4. So I may have cut this one wrong. Yeah, I cut it wrong. Let's do it again. Three 3/4 by 6 3/4. And while we have this up here, we're going to do this one, which I believe is 2 7/8. So again, 2 by 6 7/8. Okay, almost done. To get this, we're going to use this punch again. This is what we rounded the corners with on the top flap. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that might shake the camera. I'll be fast. Okay, so we're going to stick this to this with my favorite liquid glue. And just so you know, if you're watching this video, I sell all these products in my online store, tracydesigns.stampinup.net. You can buy absolutely everything that I'm using today. The cutter, the paper piercer, the punch, everything. If you want to recreate this card on your own. Or if you have any questions, just message me. I will get back with you very, very quickly. Okay, have you guys seen my card? I lost it. Just kidding, it's right over here. Talk about panic mode. What the heck, it should be here. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm gonna stick this one down. No, I'm not. I'm gonna use liquid glue again because I want it to be able to glide around. I don't want to have to rip it back up. You don't want to ruin something like this at this stage. You know, you've gone this far. You want to keep it nice. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. Okay, we just need to add the sentiment. And then you guys need to go make your own beautiful wedding wallet. Does that look good? I think so. Done. The belly band slides on really, really nice. Sometimes you have to kind of pull the card in right here at the top and just slide it right on. Okay? All right, I really appreciate you guys sticking around and supporting me while I make my first card online live. Oh my goodness. There we go. Make it all pretty. Thank you, everybody. I guess I could answer a couple questions if you have any. Thank you. I see you. I see all you, my friends on. It's nice to know that my friends are watching. I can be goofy in front of you guys. Okay, if you have any questions, just message me. You can get the products on my online store. In my online store, I have a Shop Now button right here on my page. You could also sign up for my newsletter. It's on the left-hand side. It says sign up for my newsletter. That's something new that I added. And you know what? This really wasn't that bad, so who knows? Maybe I'll do more live videos with you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!